is going to have that interaction that you've been looking for. We're going to have 4 rooms where we're going to break out and talk about some of the issues that we touched on in the morning. And in this particular room where we are going to have a discussion where some young people are going to pitch some ideas that we believe will sort out some of the challenges that our country is currently facing. So, for purposes of logistics, those of you who have your programs, and many of you actually saw the people who spoke in the morning and you have followed some of the discussions. If you look at Wednesday afternoon, you're going to see a list of names of people at the back, maybe with whom you'd like to have a one-to-one in the different breakaway sessions that we're going to have. I just have one request to the people who are going to lead this, because some of you say, what's going to happen in this room? So inside here in the main auditorium, we're going to have a pitch competition. Some people have been chosen to talk about ideas that will change the way we do things here in Uganda and some of the things that have been facing our country. And I have James. James, where are you? I just want you to put a face to a name so that we can, okay, James is right there. And then we have a list of people or judges who are going to be taking part in that. And for those people who are on the list of judges, you will be staying in this room for that. When we go to break room session 1, we're going to have creating an African blockchain movement. Remember in the beginning when Kwame stood up, he said it's not about having big conferences and everybody's excited. At the end of the conference, we want to see some tangible actions that are going to get this started. So I have Mr. Robert Chirunda and Yuvin who will be leading this discussion. It will be in the Katonga Hall. So for those of you who are new to the building, Katonga Hall is out on my left and straight on my left after the stairs. Robert, are you around? Robert, just come down, because I believe everybody wants to listen to everything. So I'm going to ask these guys to sell these sessions, yeah? So can I ask Robert to come up? Can I ask Sule, please come up as well? Nihash, where are you? Yeah, so we're going to have a mini pitch competition to lead traffic to these breakout sessions. And Noah, you want to come up, please? And Antony? Antony Hauptmann from Switzerland. Is he here? Yes. So everybody wants to listen to everything. These gentlemen are going to sell what they're going to speak about. So for those of you who are undecided about where you want to go, we're going to ask them to do this with 1 block and 1 chain. So that is 2 minutes. So, whom do we start with? Robert. You're nearest to the mic, so Robert, start.
Good afternoon. So my task is really simple. It's to persuade you that the only panel worth attending is the one that decides the future of blockchain on the continent. So what you're going to be doing, what they're going to be doing is to be guessing what we might allow the rest of you to do. Now, we who are creating the architecture are going to be working with governments and basically framing the agenda. I think you really want to be part of those who are making the rules. So please come to the panel on making the movement. I guarantee you, you won't be disappointed.
Excellent, thank you. And you know what is interesting? We're going to use the old democracy, because once they're done, they'll stand here and we'll see how many people will follow them to their rooms. Robert is, Robert is in the Nile Hall. All the rooms are upstairs. We've made it a bit easier, so they're upstairs on the left, but you have easy access and easy direction. And also one is going to be here. So, Nihao.
Robert, is it? Yeah. Well, I think I should be taking the crowd, because the reason a lot of you are here is probably you missed Bitcoin in 2011, 2012, so it's time to catch up. So my panel will be talking about the investment opportunities for African fintech startups trying to use blockchain to solve problems. Some of them will likely be doing ICOs at some point in the future, including ours. You definitely want to be there, my friends. Thank you.
I'll give you 30 seconds to talk to the Bank of Uganda on this one.
Oh, well, what do you tell the guy making money at the moment? You know, except money will be changing, so you don't want to miss on that action. So if things change, as any person who has been part of the world evolving and getting better in technology, you know, science and everything around it, you want to make sure that you don't lose the game. So be part of it and help startups succeed. Thank you.
Thank you. Antonia Noah?
So, hello everybody. I'm leading the talk regarding logistics and trades, which is the backbone of every economy. You should join. We will have a lot of fun and have exciting talks there.
Okay, there you have it. Creating an African blockchain movement is in the Katonga Hall. Crypto investment opportunities is in the Nile Hall. And logistics and trade is in the Achua Hall. Those three halls are upstairs. Now, James, for the guys who are staying in here, why should they stay here?
Good afternoon, everyone. So for those of you that are already here and very comfortable, let me say this is a great place for you to stay. It's actually the airiest room. We have President Amina here, who is going to be our chief guest at the forefront here, which I've just volunteered her for. But in all actuality, we're going to have a really exciting next couple hours here in this breakout session. We're going to be making some big announcements about some partnerships that are coming up. But most importantly, we're going to have our pitch competition. So the pitch competition had over 100 submissions from all over the continent about solving local solutions. So we have some distinguished judges who are going to be judging the creme de la creme. There were 33 finalists, and now we have 7 finalists who will be pitching for the honor to win about $10,000 in prizes with the first place of $5,000. So you're welcome. We're going to be making some great announcements, and feel free to bring tea or coffee in here because it's going to be a fun event.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. After the breakup sessions, we will be having some networking event in the gallery at the top. We shall have some tea and coffees. But now I request you, please, to rise to your feet. For those of you who are moving, you know the event is short on time because what we're doing is building efficiencies. The halls, okay. So, creating an African blockchain movement is in the Katonga Hall. Crypto investment opportunities in Africa is in the Nile Hall. Logistics and trade is in the Achua Hall. Those who are taking part in the pitch competition will be in here. For our invited guests, where you are supposed to attend is on the back of your pamphlet. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you at the end of the breakaway sessions. Enjoy. Ask as many questions as possible, and we will see you back here to close the day. Thank you very much. ladies and gentlemen, not to put any pressure, but the rooms at the top, once we have capacity, we will close the doors. So no pressure, but just information. Thank you.